What up, YouTube? I know. Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing my next video. I know it's been a while. I started back up to work, so it's kind of changed things. And my freedom, I'm still in school also, so I kind of have limited time right now, but almost done, so I should be freeing up that stuff. So today I'm coming with some tips and tricks before surgery, after surgery, whether it be like mentally preparing or just things that you should have that were helpful for me. And I'm not gonna go in any specific order, like this is the best thing and this is like maybe not. The only problem is my list is on my phone, which I'm recording with right now. Great. Well, we may have to improvise. Number one, be mentally prepared for the body change. So I kind of heard people say this in the beginning and I was like, yeah, whatever, you know, I'll see a counselor, or yeah, whatever. Like, my body's gonna be banging, like, I ain't worried about it. That's a lie. The reason I say that is because when you lose weight so rapidly, so I'm officially 8 months post-op tomorrow, and I've lost 113 pounds. So what that does to the body is unreal. You have loose skin in weird places that you're not used to having. For me, I have always been athletic my whole life, so I finally have muscle coming through, but then like you have loose skin attached to it and you're like, what the heck? You're in smaller sizes. You can wear different clothes, but some of them still don't look right because of the loose skin on your arms and your legs and blah, blah, blah. So I think just that, like being comfortable with yourself and who you are, it could be a dark rabbit hole that you'll go down if you're not prepared for your body to change so drastically. Something I always tell myself is I'm a lot happier now, whether I have loose skin or not. I'd rather have loose skin than all this extra fat that's causing me to not get to do fun things or hang out with my kids or do whatever, you know? So that's tip number one. Tip number two for surgery is bring a heating pad. Like, that thing saved me. It helped me sleep at night. Just kind of like a warm comfort on my stomach. It kind of settled my stomach. It kind of helped all my incisions, you know, whatever. Like, it just felt like a warm hug. And I'm warm all the time. Like, I don't like being warm. So I didn't think I'd use it, but let me tell you, it saved my life. Number three is learn new recipes. So I did a bunch of research before my surgery on like different recipes. I started joining Facebook groups that had different recipes. The first couple stages, which are like the clear liquid, full liquid, puree, like those three, the full liquid and the clear liquid, the diet is a lot of sweet stuff. So you have sugar-free jello, sugar-free pudding, sugar-free juices, like sugar-free popsicles, like everything's so sweet, and I'm not a sweet person, I'm more salty. So it was, what I didn't realize until after surgery is I needed to get creative to find more salty recipes. Not like salty, but like savory. Because I was about to vomit from eating so much like sweet, fake sugar stuff. So one big thing I did, I think I did it in the full liquid stage, was I would get soup. Like, I loved like the Panera soup, Panera bread soup. So you can get at your grocery store or just go there. And then I would take it home, so I'd get like the cheddar broccoli, and then I'd go home and I'd throw it in my blender and I'd blend it up really good, and then I'd strain it. Oh my gosh, that was heaven. So good. So that's kind of like a little recipe, I guess you can call it, that I like to do. Another thing that's associated with that is I just bought a Ninja Foodie blender, and I wish I had this pre-op. This thing is amazing, or I'm sorry, post-op. This thing is amazing. It is a cold and hot. It was like $120. I think I got it at Target, but you can get it on Amazon too. And the other day I made an Alfredo sauce in it. And like you literally just throw all the ingredients in it and push a button and it like cooks it for you. and it's insane. So like people do soups, and you could do smoothies obviously, and like ice cream and like all this different stuff, and it is so cool. I wish I had it because I don't really make soups. That would have been so helpful post-op, because I could have made soups, and like super easy, I guess I should say. I'll leave a link down below for the Ninja Foodie. I'll leave a link down below for anything I mentioned in this video, but that Ninja Foodie, I will definitely leave a link if I can find one. So that was 4 things: heating pad, get creative with recipes, prepared for your body changes, the Ninja Foodie. Number 5, a water jug. Are you ready for this? This is my water jug. Water jug, meet YouTube. Hi. No, seriously. Staying hydrated is so important. It's so easy to get dehydrated after surgery. I actually got dehydrated, ended up having to go into the hospital. I thought I was dying, but I wasn't. But it's hard in the beginning to get all your water in, just because your stomach's so tight and restrictive. You don't really want to eat or drink anything sometimes, and you just forget because you can't drink within 30 minutes of eating. So then you just like lose track of time. If you're like me, I'm used to eating and drinking at the same time, so that was a really hard adjustment for me. Now I just literally carry this thing everywhere I go, and I just always have water with me at all times. I still don't get all my water in, but I still carry it with me. Number 6 is Proffee. Now this is the best invention ever. Whoever did it, whoever I found it from, you're amazing, because you've saved my life. It's my breakfast every day. It's 2 shots of espresso, whether you go to, forever I was just going to Starbucks every day. Now I have an espresso machine, which was the best invention, or was the best purchase ever, because it saved me a lot of money in the long run. But ultimately it's 2 shots of espresso with a Premier protein drink, or protein drink of your choice, I guess. But it's like one of those pre-made protein drinks. I usually do vanilla or caramel, and I just pour that in it, and that's it. It literally tastes like an iced coffee. You're automatically getting 30 grams of protein. It's low in sugar, which is really good. I think it has like 3 grams of sugar, or 1 gram, I don't know, something like that. Literally the best thing ever. Even if you're not having surgery or getting surgery done, I think it's a Weight Watchers thing. I think that's what Weight Watchers people do. But it keeps me full for a couple hours. It gives me the caffeine I need. Some people don't do caffeine post-op. That's up to you. I just make sure to drink enough water to, well, no, I don't. But you're supposed to drink enough water to then keep you hydrated, because caffeine can dehydrate you. Number 7, if you get surgery done with Beauty and Light Solutions, they put you in a hotel room for your 2nd night post-op. Now, what I didn't know is that you can get room service of broth, Jell-O, and popsicles. So you can either go down to the restaurant and sit in the restaurant and it's free, or you can call and have them bring it to you via room service, and you don't even have to move from your room. So I knew about the restaurant, so I went and did that, and then the restaurant people told me we could do it via room service. So then the next, or later that night, I think I did it via room service, which was so nice, because you could just have it in your room and take sips on it when you want to, because you're not going to sit down and eat like a full meal until you're full. Like, that's just not what's going to happen. You're just going to kind of sip on things. So that's my other tip is, I mean, you can check if you have, if you go somewhere else in Mexico, maybe their hotel does it too, but it was seriously so good. It didn't taste gross. It was actually really refreshing. Number 8 is buy small bowls, plates, silverware, like the kiddie plates, kiddie bowls. I just went to Target. They have like 79-cent things. They're freaking amazing. I'm 8 months post-op and I still use them to this day. And I also weigh my food, so that's my next tip, is a scale. Some people weigh their food, some people measure their food. Every nutritionist, I feel like, says something different. So I've always just weighed it from the beginning, so now I do. A lot of times, like, I weigh out about 4 ounces. A lot of times I can't even eat the full 4 ounces. I'm sure it's supposed to be a half cup, but I'm not dirtying a measuring cup every time I eat. So I just put my plate on there and I weigh it out. Having a small bowl literally changes your mentality like no other. Like, imagine putting a tiny little 4-ounce serving on this giant ass plate. You're gonna think like, what the hell, I get no food. But if you put a tiny little 4-ounce serving on a little kid plate, it seriously changes your mind. Like, sometimes I'm like, wow, that's a lot of food, but really it was like barely 4 ounces. So that's my huge tip. Like I said, I still use it and I'm 8 months post-op. Everybody makes fun of me for it and thinks it's funny, but I don't care. Oh, and last, number 10. This is my favorite tip because I wish I did it, but I didn't. Save money pre-op for clothes post-op. Like, literally, like, I almost have to buy new clothes every month. I started at like a 4 to 5X. Like, should have been at a 5X, but most of my clothes were 4X, some 3X. So those lasted the first couple months for me because I shrunk to that size. But I'm now in like an extra large pretty much. And every store is different and it's so annoying. But I literally have just been buying like little V-necks from Walmart and tank tops from Walmart and like comfortable shorts and stuff because I'm not going to spend $20 on a shirt that I'm going to be able to wear for maybe a month, if that. So that's my last tip for you guys, is to save money because it kind of gets expensive. And right now, of course, COVID's going around, so I don't really want to buy anything used from like swip swap sites. So I'm just kind of, all I do is go to work and hang out. So, and I wear scrubs to work, which is kind of expensive buying new scrubs too. So those are my tips and tricks for you guys. I hope those are helpful. I think my next video, I'm gonna do what I eat in a day because I love those videos and I feel like it's really hard for me to find like people that are over 6 months post-op doing like what I eat in a day. And I'm also kind of following Weight Watchers, the green plan, just to kind of keep myself on track. Sometimes I get this mentality that I need to eat every 2 hours because I don't eat a lot, which really is not always true. Or I think because I don't eat that much of something that it doesn't matter what I eat. But that's not true either. So yeah. And my last tip is don't let stalls piss you off, because it's so random that I just like pulled this tip number 11, even though it's 10 tips today. I have been in a 3-week stall and everybody says that's not a stall, whatever, it's a stall for me. And it's been the most frustrating thing ever. The scale hasn't moved. I started letting creepy little ideas come in my head that this is it, I'm not losing any more weight and I'm done. And that's just ridiculous. So I've been in a 3-week stall. It's been the most depressing thing ever. And I don't know if this is related, but I started going to the gym again because I had stopped because of COVID. I said, screw it. I went to the gym and I lost 3 pounds in 3 days. So don't let stalls freak you out because you'll make up for it. And so in another week, I'm probably going to stall again because I lost so many pounds so rapidly in 1 week. So it's a giant little roller coaster. It is what it is. Just try to stick with it, stay with what you're doing, and message me if you need some guidance or motivation, because everybody needs that. Yeah, so that's all my tips and tricks for you guys that I have today. I am literally going to try to post every Thursday a new video. So stay tuned for next Thursday with my what I eat in a day. If you have any ideas, I'll do like a home cooked dinner so you guys can kind of see like what my realistic dinner is. I'm not going to be posting some bougie food that I never eat because I hate that. It's going to be realistic. I don't really eat much like processed like microwave meals or anything, so it'll all be some type of home put together meals. So if you have any questions or you want to reach out to me, feel free. Go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. I would love it. And have a great week. Bye. But today I thought I'd come in with, are you serious? These are the driest fucking lips I've ever seen. Please hold. Yeah, they say about dry lips. Should put some lip gloss on. Sorry about the lighting. It's like 5:30 p.m. when I'm doing this. I should probably spit out my gum so I'm not like. And this is Becca signing off. I hate this part.